everybody, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I've been filming videos, adding music to them and uploading them and not actually talking to you guys. So today I'm going to do the starving artist tag, which was created by a group of artists here on YouTube who are Lena Danya, Happy D, Mira Byler, Katie Jobling, Tina Yu and Catherine Ward. So these people are amazing artists here on YouTube, and I watch Lena Danya's and Happy D's channel, but now I'm inspired to watch all the other artists' channel and their videos because they're amazing and appear from YouTube for longer periods of time. Because let's be honest, when you go onto YouTube, you spend at least 2 to 3 hours and sometimes even days and years. Let's hope for the best that I'll be back in a week and upload a new video. Even though I'm not a full-time artist, I figured since I make art, I can be called an artist, so I can do this tag. There are 20 questions in this tag and I'm going to answer all the 20 as best as I can. So let's get started. What's your favorite experience as an artist? My favorite experience as an artist is the time when I got to display my paintings in my community for the very first time. It was like 2 years ago, so that was my favorite experience. What's your least favorite experience as an artist? Cleaning my palette, I would say. That's my least favorite experience. What are your dreams/goals for your art? As of now, since I have never displayed my art in a gallery and never sold a painting, so definitely displaying my art in a gallery and make money out of my art is my goal. And what's your favorite medium and why? Definitely oil painting is my favorite medium. First of all, just because I love how oil paint goes under the canvas. I just love the feel of it, and because it offers me the flexibility to work whenever I get time, because I don't do this full time. It gives me the flexibility to work whenever I have time, and I don't have the pressure to complete the painting as I go. So definitely oil painting. What inspired you to do art and why do you love it? I don't know what inspired me to do art. I've been doing this since I was very young. I don't know, I just love it. But the compliments and the appreciation I get for my art is definitely an inspiration that has kept me going. But I don't know what inspired me to start my art. You guys here on YouTube, that definitely inspires me to keep on doing my art. What's the favorite piece you have ever made and why it's special? I'm gonna put that piece right here. That's my favorite piece that I've ever made. That's because, I don't know, I feel like I spent a lot of time on it and it turned out really good. And I don't know, I just love how it came out. And the thing is, I studied a lot. I did not use a reference picture for this, but I studied a lot of how the geishas should be, their makeup and their hairstyles. So that's a piece that I've put a lot of time into, so that's definitely something I really love. Who/what are your biggest art influences? When I was young, MF Hussain had a great influence on me. I absolutely love his paintings. But as of now, I'm really inspired by Lena Danya. So she has a great influence on me right now. What did you learn from being a full-time artist? Sadly, I'm not a full-time artist. What do your family and friends think about you being an artist? My family is very supportive and appreciative of me being an artist, and the friends that I have are also, think that it's great that I'm an artist. But I have to say that I had friends who had bad influence on me, who can make you feel bad that you're an artist. At one point, I really got affected by that, but now I consciously try to be away from such people and not let them influence me. But I'm very lucky that as of now I have people surrounding me being very supportive, so that's good. Was becoming an artist your childhood dream? If not, what is? This is a tough question because as a child I had a lot of dreams. I once, being a child, you don't have one dream. I had many dreams. I had a dream of becoming an astronaut. At one point I was into tennis, and at one point I was like fashion designer. So you see, there are a whole bunch of areas which I was dreaming to be in. But art was something that was more like a hobby. I would do it almost every day, but not with the dream of being an artist. You know what I mean? I don't know if this makes sense, but that was what it was. I had other dreams, but I did art all the time and I loved it, but I had other dreams. So to become an artist was not my dream. So I had a lot of dreams. What advice can you give to people who want to be more artistic and creative? I don't think that I'm qualified to give an advice, but I would say that keep making art, and whatever the style of your art is, don't compare it to the art of other people, because art doesn't have any standard, and whatever you make is special, and keep on making it. Don't try to change your style, because whatever your style is, it's unique and you have to keep doing it. That's what I would tell myself and others who want to be more artistic and creative. Were you supported to pursue art as a child? I was always supported to do art, but I've never pursued art as a career. So I was definitely supported to be, more artistic and more creative and make art. Do you make money off of your art? No, but I want to make money off of my art. Definitely at some point of time in the future, and I know that it takes a conscious effort to do that, and as of now I'm not putting that conscious effort. As of now I'm not doing that. I don't know why, but yes, I definitely want to make money off of my art at some point of time in the future. What do you want to improve on / aspire to be with your future art? I'm quite happy with how my art is right now, but something that I want to incorporate in my art is bright and vibrant colors, which I'm not very comfortable in using. So that's definitely what I want, because as you can see, all my paintings are, very plain, do not have bright colors, and experimenting with bright colors is something that I want to do. What feelings do you try to express in your art? Serenity, I guess. All the expressions in my artwork I feel like are serene and calm. So I think that's what gets expressed. What is your favorite thing to paint and why? The feminine figure and flowers are definitely my two favorite things to paint. I just love painting them. What's the strangest thing you have painted? I don't think anything I've painted is strange, just saying. But I did do a strange thing when I first started oil painting. So this was the time when I first got oil painting, and I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that it takes so long to dry. I just knew that it's, another medium, and I just thought that it would work just like watercolor. So what I did was I got my first oil painting kit and started painting on a piece of paper. And it was gross. It was not drying, the paper started absorbing the oil, and it was not a great experience. But I still did complete a painting, and it still lies in some file somewhere. So that's the strangest thing that I've ever painted. That's not a good thing. Painting oil on a normal paper is not a good thing, ever. Have you ever been hung up after you started a commission, and how did you handle it? I don't do commissions, as I said already. I don't make money off my art, but I would answer you how I would cope when I get hung up on a piece. So because I don't have this pressure to complete a painting in this time period, I try to, keep that aside and try to make, if I ever get hung up, try to make other pieces of art. It might be a small sketch or anything. And if I don't want to paint it or I get hung up, I just leave it and come back other time when I'm more inspired and I'm more, there's a drive in me to complete that painting. And it's important to have that drive and be inspired to make a painting, because it's only then that you're gonna get your best out of yourself. You're gonna get the best painting. Do you admit that paint smells good? Definitely this paint smells good. But since I've got my studio in my bedroom, it sometimes bothers me when I'm asleep during nighttime. But other than that, I like the smell of the paint. What would you tell your younger self? I would tell my younger self, as an artist, that keep painting what you can paint. What would you tell your younger self? As a young artist, most of the times you're inspired by looking at paintings of those great artists who, achieved near perfection, and their paintings are, almost perfect, and you want to achieve that. And you cannot achieve that in your first painting or your second painting. It takes a long amount of time to get good at your art. And I didn't realize that you have to have this amount of practice and experience to get good at your art, to get great paintings. And I would always get disappointed and get sad about not being able to make good art. So something that I would advise my younger self is that to keep making art and not get disappointed, and just keep practicing, and someday you will get good at your art. And just don't get disappointed and feel sad, because many times that makes you quit something you want to do. So that's something that I would tell my younger self, because most of the time I'd be idle, not do art just because I'm not good at it, feel bad. That's something I did more, being disappointed. If I was not disappointed, I would have made more art and gained more experience. So that's something I would tell my younger self. That is all for the Starving Artist tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're an artist watching this video, then I tag you to do the Starving Artist tag, and I will see you all very soon. Oh, and I'm working on an art piece. As I said, I want to incorporate more brighter colors, so I did put some colors in the shadows and the lighting areas, which is quite different for me, and that will be coming up next week. So subscribe to my channel to get notified whenever I post an art video. Like this video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.